You ever get that feeling
Yeah.
right before you hit send or publish on something you've made?
Oh, yeah. That little moment of doubt. Like, hang on, should I read that one more time?
Exactly. That little niggle. Well, today we're diving into something that seems, well, pretty basic on the
All
surface.
right.
It's a two-step process for saving drafts of generated content. We've got some pasted text outlining it.
Okay.
And our mission for this deep dive is really to unpack this simple tool. Could it actually, help us refine our ideas, communicate a bit better?
It's interesting, isn't it, how a small feature like saving a draft taps into something quite fundamental.
How so?
Well, we rarely nail things perfectly on the first go, right? Especially with complex thoughts. So, this idea of saving, then submitting,
Mm.
it kind of acknowledges that. It
Yeah.
builds in a pause.
Okay, yeah, I see that. So let's break down step one based on this text. After you've generated something like maybe used a tool to get a first draft,
Mm-hmm.
you look for an option that says save as a draft. Click that.
Simple enough.
But then, and this seems important, you also need to click a submit button right after.
Ah, okay. So it's a two-click action, save, then submit.
Right. That submit after saving seems to be what actually confirms you want to hold on to it as a private draft for now.
That makes sense. That separation. It's probably deliberate. Think about how easy it is to accidentally share something you didn't mean to.
And totally. We've all been there.
So that extra submit acts like a little confirmation step, a safeguard maybe, giving you that conscious choice.
Right. Am I really ready or just saving this for later? Okay, so that's step one. Then step two is getting back to it.
Finding your saved work.
Yeah. The text mentions a view post button, and this button is inside a specific saved draft section.
And where's this section?
Apparently, it's right there on the app's homepage, so pretty easy to find.
That's key, isn't it? Accessibility. If you had to dig through menus to find your drafts.
You could probably never look at them again.
Exactly. Putting it on the homepage makes it frictionless. It encourages you to actually, use the drafts you've saved.
So, connecting this back to the listener, why should you care about this little two-step dance?
Well, think about it. You're crafting a reply, maybe something thoughtful or complicated.
Or even just brainstorming.
Right. And you think, you know what? I need to step away from this, look at it fresh later.
This feature lets you do just that. It injects that moment of pause, of considered thought, into what can be really fast-paced digital stuff.
It allows for a more deliberate workflow, doesn't it? Instead of that pressure to finish now, you generate, you save, and you come back.
To refine the wording, check you're being clear.
Add new insights, maybe? It aligns with just, well, good practice for communication. Getting it right often takes a bit of iteration.
Yeah, definitely. The source text doesn't spell out specific examples, but you can easily imagine it, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. Preparing a detailed answer, organizing scattered thoughts before making them public.
Or just having that private space, like you said, to let ideas simmer before serving them up.
It kind of pushes back against our habit of instant sharing, doesn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, we're so used to just firing things off. Sometimes we skip that really crucial step of review and refinement.
Sure.
This simple feature, just by existing, sort of gently encourages us to reclaim that stage. And that could lead to, more thoughtful, more impactful communication overall.
So quick recap then. Step one, click Save as a Draft, then immediately click Submit.
Got it. 2 clicks to save privately.
Step two, find your work easily later via a View Post button in the Saved Draft section right on the homepage.
Sounds straightforward, easy peasy, like you said earlier.
And the real value here, the takeaway, it's about giving you, the user, more control.
Exactly. It's a built-in pause button, a chance to reflect, refine, and ultimately just improve what you put out there.
So here's a final thought to maybe mull over. How could you apply this idea of a drafting phase, this deliberate pause and refined step, in other parts of your life?
Interesting question.
Even when you're not using this specific app or feature. Just thinking about the power of taking that breath, refining your thoughts or plans before you present them, whatever the situation.
Yeah, that's really the core principle, isn't it? This tool is just one manifestation. The underlying idea is that thoughtful creation, taking that moment to refine, it almost always leads to better results, clearer communication.
A little pause can make a big difference.
It really can.